What's going on, guys? Kid from Sunset Park, and I haven't made a video in a couple of days, and plain and simple, not gonna lie, I've been really caught up with the Olympics. I love watching the Olympics. Every event, I love watching, I love sitting down, and I just have some sort of addiction to seeing what athletes will win gold medals, and just the whole environment, being in Russia, and just everything like that, I just love. Every time the Olympics are on, I watch all the time. Pretty much every event. Events that I wouldn't even like women's bobsled and curling, I end up watching and I end up really liking, but if it wasn't for the Olympics, I wouldn't watch those if they were just on TV. But, big news in the Call of Duty world, big news in the gaming world. Call of Duty has a new developer on its hands, and this is some pretty old news. I would say this is like a week old. You may have heard about this already, but they have a new developer on its hands, and if you don't know, the developers of Call of Duty are usually Treyarch and Infinity Ward going back to back. It's usually Infinity Ward Treyarch, so forth like that. And in Modern Warfare 3, Sledgehammer Games ended up getting its hands in the mix and helping develop MW3 with Infinity Ward, and they were criticized pretty harshly, along with Infinity Ward, for some things in the game that people really didn't like, and Sledgehammer was sometimes the focus of a lot of ridicule, and it was interesting to see how that played out. But Sledgehammer Games will be the new developer come 2014 for the new Call of Duty, sending out a tweet saying, "We're thrilled to develop the next generation of Call of Duty for 2014. Huge fans of the franchise. Much more to come. A new era begins." Now, we all knew that a Call of Duty was coming back in 2014. They keep making money off of this game, so why not keep making them until this game is completely dried out and they realize that it costs more money to make the game than we're actually getting a return on. Then they'll cut it off. But if they're making substantial money, if they're making a good profit on the games that they're making, why not keep making them? It's just simple business there. I know a lot of people always criticize, why does Call of Duty keep making these games? Well, if you were making money on a product and you kept coming out with a new one every year and people kept buying it up like it was going out of style, you would make that same product over and over again and keep making that money. So it doesn't surprise me that the game's coming back. It does surprise me that Activision hands the basically most cherished game franchise that they'll ever have, period, ever, to a new developer. Now, will Sledgehammer do a good job? A lot of people are hyping this game up already. We don't even know the name, we don't even know the concept, nothing. Just that there's going to be a Call of Duty and it's going to be developed by Sledgehammer. People are saying that it's going to be the best COD ever. People are hyping it up already. Now, I just want to wait and see how it plays out. This Call of Duty could be unbelievable. It could be the best COD ever, or it could be another fucking terrible one. That's what usually happens. Games are hyped up, and they're either really good and the hype was, spot on, or they're horrible. Now, I don't want to get excited for Call of Duty, especially that a new developer's coming in on this. I just want to see how it plays out. Of course, I'm going to get it. I just want to see how it plays out. What's going to happen with the game. What they're going to have in it. Stuff like that. It's going to be really interesting to see what they do with it. Now, I'm not saying that Sledgehammer's a horrible developing studio. But, Modern Warfare 3, even with their hands in it, was below par. And again, not saying that it's their fault. I'm just saying that it is going to be really interesting to see how it plays out. Now, for some odd reason, I could not, wrap my head around it, why Treyarch didn't come back to make another Call of Duty. It's kind of weird. I'm kind of beside myself at that. I love Treyarch. I love them as a gaming studio. I love them as a developing studio. Black Ops and World at War were fantastic. Black Ops 2 was pretty bad. I really didn't like it, even though I had a ton of fun playing it. I got to the highest level prestige, and it was really cool to play. I really didn't enjoy playing it. It was cool to play, but there was a lot of problems with it. Now, does that mean that Treyarch will be coming back in 2015 with what, 3 years, 2 3 years to actually develop a game. That's a lot of time to actually get that game, get the kinks out of it. That will allow them to pretty much fix shit before they send the game out. Now, we always get a patch within the first month of a Call of Duty being released because they make it, send it out, and then fix stuff later. Now, Treyarch has the ability to make a Call of Duty that will be perfect in terms of stuff that could be fixed, tested, and just repeat that process till it's absolutely, completely ironed out. Now, will they create the next Call of Duty? Will they do it after Sledgehammer? I'm not too sure. I really don't know. I wouldn't see why they wouldn't. I don't see Infinity Ward doing it. I feel like Treyarch still wants to hold on to their franchise, their piece of the franchise. I feel like they want to kind of redeem themselves after Black Ops 2. They deserve to. I think they deserve to come back and prove that they're a great company to put behind the Call of Duty, because that's what, they do make great Call of Duties. Even though Black Ops 2 wasn't good, Black Ops 1 and World at War were great. I feel like they were great games. Black Ops 1 was extremely balanced, and World at War did have its issues, but it was a fairly balanced game. This game, however, I don't know what happened. It just got really, really haywire. That's just to be honest. Hopefully they do come back, because I'm really looking forward to them making games again. And hell, they brought us zombies. I want zombies to come back. I need zombies to come back. I need them to keep going with that, because who doesn't love playing zombies? That's what Treyarch is really just known for, basically. They gave Call of Duty one of the greatest greatest feature ever, which was zombies. And that's why you see World at War, Black Ops, and Black Ops 2 still being playable, because they have zombies. And when it comes down to it, a game that can be playable for more than a year is a game that'll, be successful, a game that'll sell a lot. So that's why I see Treyarch being more of a successful company than Infinity Ward, although Infinity Ward has developed some of the greatest CODs ever. MW1, Modern Warfare. It's going to be interesting to see how it plays out now. I can't wait for the game to be unveiled. I can't wait for them to show us some stuff. It's going to be really interesting. Hopefully, it's soon. I would say about in the spring, maybe going into the summer months. But thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like the video. Kid from Sunset Park. Make sure to stay tuned on developing Call of Duty information, and I'll talk to you on the next one. I'm out. Peace.